Abusia yebe mama kwa abashonko so ereba gossip politics TV so abusia yembonra yensemo endra da yeba be breaking na ha edemamo Ken Ofori Atta US Immigration Court omo grant no permanent residency na abusia after say info we and as details we no enya buy no right now AttorneyGeneral file documents na ya try Ken Ofori Atta Absential court asisi ano AttorneyGeneral take quick action on data abusia enye asem keto akra na ade ba akwa ewo mu nso say Ken Ofori Atta after say US for a granting no permanent residence in the green card abusuya yes still he is still Ghanaian as is here AttorneyGeneral mo omo betumi afa ekwan bia so na omo extradite na enye easy crime no mo yenko na yenko tie Ken Ofori Atta ene ne try ayeba be try no absential court no any charges no onsem political highway so na answer na yebeko no unsubscribe subscribe na hitting on the notification bell so na be any update bia ya be drop no wonsa ebetumi akabina Ghana ha open computer papa and a laptop papa na we use Abura Perosi computers and accessories ni location enya ira kwan o Kumasi Bookroom Estates Eli friend number ya egu ye screen is 0247030108 and answer 0597942133 Perosi computers and accessories ade ba kwa edemo say so ukra low budget and high budget abusuya ubenya high quality laptop or Perosi or na we use momi mbonra yensem
MFA, is it not mind-boggling why still Ken is claiming innocence and still doesn't want to come to Ghana, going every length and breadth to avoid coming to Ghana? And let us be clear, the hearing that took place was an immigration hearing. It's got nothing to do with the extradition processes underway. And the OSP has also issued a statement assuring Ghanaians that they still pursuing the case through the AttorneyGeneral to ensure that he is brought home to answer charges. I think it is in his interest to be in Ghana to help us unravel these allegations that have been leveled against.
Well, why do you think it is in interest? You're the one accusing him, so that you have the whole duty.
It is in his interest and in the interest of the state anyway. And I'm very sure in the event all processes fail, there's likelihood he will be tried in absentia. And if he doesn't come down, the verdict will still come out, and we will all see. You see, it is very important for each and every one of us. Fifi, you served in the previous regime, and you were here after the government was out of office. And I don't know, probably you might have even been called to clarify one or two things. If you haven't been called, it means you have nothing to clarify. I mean, a lot of people have been invited to clarify one or two issues and go home peacefully. So once you enter public service, these are some of the issues. And let us be clear, allegations do not constitute conviction itself. So once allegations are made, it does not necessarily lead to conviction. So it's important we draw the line. And it is also important that when allegations are made against you, you clear yourself out of
not everybody that wants to.
So if you don't want to do, that is why it becomes very difficult, because after serving the country for a number of years and government changes and everybody decides to move out of the country and refuse to come and account for their stewardship, where will we be? And I'm very sure that the U.S. authorities will help us to bring Ken back. Do you know that in the last 5 years, about 29 Ghanaians have been extradited to the United States? And probably only one has been extradited to Ghana. And there are a number of cases. There are a number of cases pending. A number of cases pending for Ghanaians to be extradited to United States. And I think in the interest of mutual cooperation for justice and to protect the public purse, we should have Ken here. And I'll be surprised if Ken is not brought here and Ghanaians are being extradited to go and face charges in the United States. It will be quite a difficult spectacle to behold. So,
we all know the consequences of being tried in absentia. There are certain rights that if you were tried in person, you would have enjoyed. But if you are tried in absentia, you really would have to depend solely on your lawyers and what they would do to defend you in court. So him knowing this, if he doesn't come, they want to try him in absentia. Why are you concerned about it?
The case is a test case that probably...
At least she started attending court here in Ghana.
She has now come and challenging the conviction. So Ken should take a cue.
She was compelled to be here. She didn't come on her
own. Oh yes, that's what we're saying. So Ken should take a cue. Even if he fails to come, or the extradition processes at this stage continue to drag on, the prosecutors could go ahead to press their charges, and the trial will be done in his absence. If conviction is secured, maybe one day, just like Sedenam is here, he will be here to face the consequences. So for me, because he's been claiming innocent for all this while, it's important he comes. And the bit about the U.S. court doubting the credibility of charges here, I think this is clear. Our lawyer is here and he will tell us that the charges preferred against Ken, it is not for any other court anywhere in this world to determine whether they are credible or not. It is for Ghanaian courts to determine whether he's guilty of those offenses or not. So, as he indicated, if any opinion was expressed, yes, those opinions could be expressed, but they do not impact in any way on the charges that are being preferred against the former finance minister.
Okay. Let me come to you, Fifi. How is this whole... First of all, do you want Ken here in Ghana? Well, would you like that he'll be here in Ghana?
So let me start by saying that Ken is a Ghanaian. Ken is an individual of age. He has the right to decide what he believes is in his best interest. What I feel, what I believe in.
It matters. That's why you're in this chair.
It's
what you feel and what you... It matters. When you had an opinion, but what happens in Kumasi, you not isolate yourself.
But I am only making the point that my opinion...
That's acknowledged, but would you like that?
It's inconsequential.
Mimi,
as to what
I'm interested.
Do.
What I would do with the...
He's an older man. He's even older than me. I cannot be the one to tell him, hey, Ken, come here or do not.
No, you're not forcing. I'm interested in what you think. What do you think?
So what I think is, I'll share that with you. I think that anyone who has served in government, anyone who has played a role, anyone who has given state resources to dispense, you must account for it. And if government is of the view that you must answer questions, nothing should stop government from proceeding on that. And I believe government must discharge that responsibility. The Attorney General, Article 88, has given him the power to prosecute. Of course, he's now fighting with the OSP as to whether the OSP can even prefer charges against people without his authorization and all that. Needless, therefore, which I do not see how that will help us. But let me proceed on where Derek started from, that it will be in the interest of the Attorney General, of Ken Ofori Atta, to be here. I'm like I said, what I think, what Kwame or Derek, how he feels, it makes no difference. It is Ken Ofori Atta, his decision as to what he believes it is in interest.
And is it a good decision or not?
Allow me to proceed. Thank you.
Because we're able to tell those who
when you serve public office, do you still have that right to take a decision for yourself?
You are still an individual. You still have your liberties. Your fundamental human rights are not taken away from you. The mere fact that you've served in public office.
Surely that's not what I mean.
Yes.
I'm not talking about that. I'm
the
talking
Attorney
about,
General.
should we leave it to you whether you want to come and answer or not?
Ken Ofori Atta appears tomorrow morning, he has the right to say that, I won't say anything.
Of course.
He has the right to remain silent. So why is government thinking that it is the responsibility of Ken Ofori Atta to come and help them to prosecute their case? He has no responsibility to help you in prosecuting your case. You have a case against him. The burden is on you to prove your case beyond reasonable doubt. It is not a responsibility of Ken Ofori Atta to help you in prosecuting your case. So why are they acting as though, why is Ken Ofori Atta not helping us to prosecute our case?
Is that what they're doing?
That's what they're asking.
If you follow the case tracker on the OSP's page, it will tell you that February 2026, it gives an update on both Ken Ofori Atta and Ernest Darko Akori. Now, in respect of Mr. Ken Ofori Atta, the Department of Justice confirmed receipt of the extradition packet and indicated that the summons and the charge sheet have been transmitted to him, with immigration violations and extradition process or proceedings currently pending against him in the United States. So if I want to go by this, it suggests to me that stakeholders who are prosecuting this matter are not sitting down and asking him to come. They're doing what they have to do. Or lawyer, am I right to feel that? Okay.
They should go ahead and prosecute their case. Nothing stops them from going ahead. Indeed, I've heard Frank Davis, lawyer for Ken Ofori Atta, who has said that they are available, they are in constant communication with the OSP, and any service against their client, they are prepared to cooperate. So they should go ahead and prosecute him and not let it look as though... But you see, with all this happening, I think there's something, a certain signal it gives you. You know, this government, instead of prosecuting offenders, rather seem to be creating a certain impression of former government officials as though they are criminals. If they are criminals, prosecute them in court. It is not the usual press conferences, political commentary.
When was the last time you saw a press conference?
I'm
just wondering. because I don't see any lawyer going to court if they don't have a strong conviction in the case.
Is it not the Attorney General who came and told us that the Dubois has bought 28 houses at one place? And he went to court and that did not find its way in the affidavit he submitted to court. Look at the embarrassment he created for the man. The hatred he created for Dubois. That he's bought several houses with state funds. He only went to court and that did not find its way in the document he presented to court. How fair is that? Article 23 of our Constitution requires administrative bodies to be fair to all manner of people. The fact that you suspect somebody to have done something wrong, it does not give you the right to also create such a negative impression about the person. You have the right to prosecute the person. Go ahead and prosecute him. But do not create a demon of him to the public. You know all that they want to do? Get Ken Ofori Atta to Ghana. Take cameras to the airport. Film him, put him in handcuff, show it to everybody. Kromfono we music and we channel. Only.
Who will take the cameras?
Oh, government.
Really?
They will even call you.
No, my job is to report what's happening. And I'm happy to report. Yes. Why would I not? Okay.
So their real motive, for me, I think that their real motive is to embarrass Ken Ofori-Atta, not to prosecute him. Because if they do want to prosecute him, I think that nothing stops them. This whole talk, oh, this person that, you have a duty, and Ken Ofori-Atta is not your witness. Go ahead and do what is expected of you.
All right, you all have been an amazing guest this morning. Last question: Should he receive the charges before the Attorney General can proceed to trying him in absentia? The court,
yes.
He must receive it physically and indicates receipt.
And the thing is that he can be served through the Ghanaian authorities abroad.
Okay.
You see, when it comes to being tried in absentia, the state does not know where you are. Under the Constitution, the state knows where he is. He's in the States, in the United States. He goes to court. In my personal view, the Ghanaian judiciary has extremely excellent video conferencing facilities. You see, this is a situation where he's not on the run. He may not be in the country. Serve him the summons through the Ghana embassy, through whichever procedure you have to. Because when you are issuing a writ against somebody abroad, there's a process you have to go through. I believe same will be for a criminal summons. I haven't done one with a criminal because I'm not a prosecutor.
Okay.
You serve him, he acknowledges receipt, you set up the video conferencing facilities, you have your trial.
All right.
But there may be technical issues. Honestly speaking, maybe his presence here may assist in further investigations. Not to say that the prosecutor authorities may not have adequate grounds, you see. But sometimes, as a prosecutor authority, you want to, what you call, leave no stone unturned. You understand?
Okay.
You want to leave no stone unturned. And I believe that maybe his presence here may help both sides. Because the Court of Appeal in Ghana stated in one case that as a prosecutor, your duty is to do justice. It is not to secure a conviction at all costs. And they quoted a case from the UK. And I agree with that mindset, that as a prosecutor, your duty should be to do justice and not to convict at all costs. Okay. So if the prosecutor authority feels that his presence here will help both sides, but I understand that he's not well. I mean, cancer is not something that you joke with. I wish they would pursue this option of serving him through the Ghana.
Can you do a trial via video, criminal trial via video?
Well, I haven't done a criminal, but I have done many.
Other.
Even yesterday, I was in a civil trial by video.
Okay, I understand there's some challenges. You can't seem to do criminal trial via video, but it's something
maybe I haven't.
Anyway, Fifi, thank you. Kwame, thank you. Honorable, thank you. Today is doing me Friday, but I know just in Anna.
Okay, abusuya we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway so Ken Ofori-Atta and you see Addo the Attorney General ba be try no absential enye asem keto akra e bramase samoje pene kokoti sa ensem we edema aha gossip politics TV so bramase